Now, who do I have on the line now? Lisa. Ooh, Lisa.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing, Lisa?
I'm okay. It's the first time I called.
Oh, good. A virgin to the Dr. Susan Block show. Is this the first time? Are you watching me on TV?
I was.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be too much of a distraction, so...
You couldn't call and watch at the same time?
No.
Ah.
You were waving some kind of a male entity around, so...
A male entity? Oh, you mean one of my phallic symbols?
Yes.
I see. Yeah, I'm waving one around right now, too. For your sake, darling. And I've got another somewhat phallic symbol in a more private
Former
place.
Prince? No, I'm kidding.
Oh. Okay. You're a fan.
That was a joke.
Okay. You're a jokester. Now, do you want to just joke with me, or did you want to ask me a question?
No, I actually have a question.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a tension release there for me.
Good. I
I'm
like a tension release.
I'm nervous about the couple questions I want to ask.
I love a tension release. I'm relieving tension right now. Okay, what's your question?
Okay. I heard one of your other callers saying she masturbates all the time.
Yes.
We are very similar in that way.
Oh, we're all very similar.
Okay, I do the same thing.
You and me and her.
All the time?
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
You're not, though, so you're not doing it all the time.
No.
No. I'm going to stop and talk to you.
Okay. Here's my question.
Okay.
Because I don't know if I'm like the only one, so this is how I can find out. When I say I have multiple orgasms, it's not just like a few in the one orgasm, but it's like one right after another, and then I have another one, and then another one. I've had a total of like 38.
Wow.
And it takes me about an hour and a half. Okay.
Amazing.
I have really strong thighs because I'm tensing up.
I guess you do. That is one way to really build up the inner and outer thigh muscles. Absolutely.
But here's my question.
Tensing and releasing.
The vibrator that I have is just a body massager.
Uh-huh.
So it's just a clitoral stimulator.
But those are the best kind.
Exactly. On self-examination, this is going to sound really strange. I'm 32 years old, okay? And this was only about, I'd say, 5 months ago that I looked at myself down there.
In the mirror, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And because I heard somebody say that the clitoris is a miniature penis.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
But I got to tell you something. It really looks that way. No, I mean, it really does. It's got the little helmet head and little bitty thing. And then I can understand, I guess, I don't know if our orgasms are stronger or if a man's is stronger, but all I know is that one time when I was doing it, I never put anything inside me.
Yeah.
But I've never been able to have an orgasm just by penetration.
Okay. You need clitoral stimulation.
Right, exactly.
Most women do.
So I wanted so much to feel what it's like to have a vaginal orgasm. So I used something, and it felt like I was getting really close, but I never quite could make it, right? Just doing this vaginally.
Did you also stimulate your clitoris?
I didn't want to. I just wanted to see if I could just have that orgasm just vaginally.
And here you are, a 38-time orgasming girl in just a little over an hour, and you know that just goes to show. And I think that there are all different parts of your body you can have orgasms through.
When I tell you what I'm about to tell you, you're going to freak out.
Okay, but let me just finish the sentence and then I'll freak out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Most women need clitoral stimulation, even if it's just a little bit.
Right.
Even if it's just a body brushing against yours while you're being penetrated. You need a little bit, or a finger or something. And then you can, kind of go on from there.
Right.
But anyway, okay, so you're normal, but you want to be super orgasm.
Right. Before I ever masturbate, I make sure that I urinate first. Okay, just to make sure that everything's out of the way.
Right.
Well, when I was doing the vaginal thing, I was getting really frustrated because I was there for 45 minutes and nothing was happening. But it was fun. I mean, it was very enjoyable, and I fantasized and everything. So what I decided to do is just do that and get my vibrator at the same time, right?
Okay. Sounds good.
Block. Let me tell you what I did this freaked me out. I had the most explosive, not only the most explosive orgasm, but the instrument that I was using, which I will say was a carrot.
Nature's own dildo,
hey,
darling.
It was great, because I knew it wouldn't hurt me. It was natural.
See, you don't have to go to the sex shop. Just go to the grocery store
Sandra,
for your sex toys.
It shot out like a bullet out of my body, and I urinated all over the wall. It was just like a wave, like. I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my God!" I didn't care. I just wanted to feel what I was feeling, but I had a mess.
Oh.
What's up with that?
What's up with that? Well,
now, is that common to urinate?
Well, you, as you say, you didn't go to the bathroom, so.
No, I did.
You did go.
Oh, I said I always do that.
You always do that, so you didn't really have to go then?
No.
Well then, darling, it's possible that what you expelled was what they call female ejaculation.
Sandra, it was...
No, I'm not Sandra.
I thought it was Sandra Block.
No. I don't know who Sandra Block is. I'm Susan Block.
Susan, I'm sorry.
You can call me Suzy.
Suzy, I'm sorry.
Oh, you obviously need to watch this show more often.
That's my first time. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'll let you pass on that one.
It was definitely not that. It was definitely urine.
All right, then you had to take a pee.
But I haven't been with a man in probably 6 years. And only because I don't want to contact AIDS or HIV or anything like that.
Okay.
And I really want to have to be in love with the person to share sexual intimacy. But I've never allowed myself to fully have an orgasm because I've always with a man because I'm always afraid that I'm going to urinate. Is that a common problem?
Well, a lot of women do expel fluid with orgasm. Actually, I take that back. Not a lot. Some.
Right.
And there is a controversy going now amongst the sexual intelligentsia as well as the just general sex maniacs of the universe as to whether this fluid that is expelled is urine or another substance that actually doesn't have a decent name except female ejaculate. The tantric Buddhist practitioners call it Amrita, the nectar of the goddess or something. And, I'm not sure what it is. I've done it a couple of times myself. I think that it is, when you do that, somehow it's not, if it's partially urine, it is also some of the vaginal fluid that just comes out of your vagina as you get excited, just juice, wetness.
Because it's coming from the urethra, which isn't the vagina.
No, yeah, but somehow it seems to be diluted.
Right.
The urine is not as strong.
It's true. That's very true.
The urine is not as strong. It doesn't stink as much, right? Did it stink as much as your typical pee-pee in the toity bowl?
Mine normally doesn't smell bad.
Oh, well, excuse me.
No, I don't mean that. It's just, I think if you don't eat well, I think it probably does. But
well, actually, even if you eat well, it can.
Mine's pretty clear.
If you eat asparagus, which is good for you,
That's
your urine
true.
is going to stink. But in any case, urine does sometimes smell different. It doesn't necessarily smell bad, but it smells strong.
Distinctive.
Yes, exactly. And I think that when you do this during sex, whether it is actual just peeing or ejaculating, then it's somehow more diluted, not as strong.
Well, your earlier caller who was talking about she masturbates all the time.
Yes.
There's someone now that I'm sexually involved with, and I know this is probably bad, but I can't have an orgasm with them. And they're very good.
Whoa, wait a second. You just told me you're not getting involved with anybody.
No, I am now.
Oh, you are now.
I am now.
I see.
My thing is, though, is that I've been with him once, and he's great.
Oh, gosh. All right,
but
darling.
I can't.
Let me help you. You are such a charismatic young lady. You've gotten me on the air for way longer than your quota.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, but I'm going to answer this question real briefly.
Okay.
Okay, and you call me back next week and we'll talk some more about all your sexual habits and exciting things that you do and can't do and are trying to do. But why don't you masturbate with your gentleman?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, that's my short answer. That will help you. You masturbate along with him, and I assure you, if he's right for you, darling, he'll like it. Because you're a very sexual woman, and you need to be with a man that accepts you masturbating with him. And you've been coming out of 6 years of no sex with guys, and you're not used to it. So slip your hand in there a little bit. Just play with yourself a little bit. That doesn't mean you shouldn't play with him, too. But, do it judiciously.
Right.
But do it a little bit. And if he's at all cool, if he's not some puritanical jerk, that you shouldn't be with anyway.
Right.
Then he'll accept that, and it'll give him freedom to touch his testicles if he wants to.
Suzy, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And you've got a great show and great future success.
All right, and you've got a good memory. Thanks for not calling me Sandra.
Okay. Take care, Suzy.
All right. You take care, sweetheart, and good luck. Wow. The sexual Olympics this girl should enter. 38 orgasms in 1 hour, and ejaculating or urinating or whatever she's doing while she's coming, and she doesn't want to masturbate with her new boyfriend. Well, now she will. That's okay. That is okay to do, especially, when you're used to masturbating. You have to kind of wean yourself. And isn't it better than losing him altogether because you can't get a decent sex life going? You can't have an orgasm with him? I'm sure he'll be grateful that she had an orgasm with him. Anyway, what do you want to do? Do you want to ejaculate? Do you want to urinate? Give me a call.